The United States' unclear crypto policies have led businesses like Ripple to explore investing outside the nation. Brad Garlinghouse has claimed the Ripple CEO advised the U.S. to follow the U.K. and Singapore. How do you think this will affect the cryptocurrency and the U.S. economy? We will answer these questions in today's video. Europe has been a significant beneficiary of the SEC's crypto business misunderstanding. According to Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, crypto enterprises must invest abroad due to misunderstanding. Garlinghouse, whose business purchased Swiss crypto startup Medico on May 17, told CNBC that the SEC's crackdown would restrict his company's contacts with U.S. corporations and residents. Unfortunately, the SEC crackdown has encouraged companies like Ripple to invest more abroad. For the same reason, 95% of our consumers are non-U.S. Garlinghouse remarked. The CEO called Ripple's purchase of Swiss firm Medico a perfect fit in terms of clients and location. Medico, bought for $250 million, is anticipated to provide Ripple access to its A-list customers, including BNP Paribas, Citi, and Société Générale, as well as boost its international reach. When questioned about the ideal crypto regulatory structure post-OFF's collapse, Garlinghouse advised that U.S. authorities look to the UK, UAE, and Singapore, who have stated how they would handle digital assets. Garlinghouse said clarity allows entrepreneurs and investors to engage constructively with regulators. Internal SEC communications suggest Ripple's XRP coin may not be a security. These communications suggest that XRP may not meet the Howey test, a condition for investment contracts. John Deaton, a legal pundit, discovered these communications in Ripple's opposition and reply papers footnotes. Ripple's legal team's inattention to these communications' consequences perplexed Deaton. Exhibit 220 emails suggest that XRP may not pass the Howey test. Deaton acknowledges that the email's importance was first overlooked because to their placement inside a phrase addressing independent market players' SEC analysis that XRP was not a security. Ripple, the payment company, and the SEC may be negotiating a settlement amid the legal battle. Ripple asked a one-week extension to file public, redacted versions of its cross motions for summary judgment and supporting exhibits, including the Hinman documents. These SEC papers highlight former SEC Director William Hinman's 2018 statement declaring Bitcoin, Bethesda, and Ethereum, ETH not securities. Attorney and XRP supporter John Deaton expects the SEC will continue the lawsuit when the Hinman docs are unsealed. He believes that Ripple would have settled before receiving these materials. Deaton believes SEC Chair Gary Gensler, who opposes the crypto business, will see the case through, saying, in the next several weeks, according to Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, the contentious litigation launched by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, should come to a conclusion. In contrast to public opinion, which suggested that reaching a decision may take months, Garlinghouse has provided a more rapid timeframe. In an interview with Schebtanks' CEO Mukaya Panik, Garlinghouse made his remarks. Jeremy Allaire, CEO of Circle, Stephen Goldfeder, CEO of Arbitrum, Michael Groninger, CEO of Chainalysis, and Michael Egorov, co-founder of Curve, and many more are participating at Schebtanks' 4th annual DeFi and Web3 virtual summit. Brad Garlinghouse said that he anticipates a decision in the current dispute with the SEC to be made within weeks rather than months. And indicative of the court's mood, in Garlinghouse's view, is the recent decision of the presiding judge to refuse the securities regulator's petition to seal the notorious Hinman papers. William Hinman, the SEC's former director of corporation finance, declared in 2018 that Ethereum is not a security, and the Hinman papers include internal conversations and speeches linked to Hinman. Given the potential impact on the current action against Ripple, the SEC has tried multiple times to get these records sealed. In addition, Brad Garlinghouse said that the SEC and the Biden administration prioritized politics above sound policy, which drove crypto entrepreneurs and new developments outside of the United States. According to Ripple's CEO, the regulatory environment in the United States is a major factor in the fact that the majority of his company's customers are located outside of the United States. Bob Rass, Sologenic co-founder, tweeted on the SEC's cryptocurrency rules as the Ripple SEC dispute nears its conclusion. Ross said the SEC's strong posture is already having ripple effects on the crypto business. He claims that the agency's classification of practically all digital assets as securities shows a lack of understanding of these unique technology, causing unneeded legal fights for businesses like Ripple. Raz thinks the SEC's aggressive pursuit of crypto ventures, many without justification, has slowed its advancement. He cautions that it might stifle innovation and drive many enterprises overseas. He argues Ripple must deal with this harsh regulatory environment. Raz compares the SEC to a typical legislature applying obsolete rules to a technology it barely understands. He argues that treating digital assets as securities ignores their unique characteristics and possibilities. Raz suggests that the SEC should have created a regulatory framework tailored to these assets. Raz also notes that the Ripple litigation has revealed SEC irregularities. He proposes that not all digital assets are securities. He believes Coinbase may be affected by these developments. Raz urges the SEC to forsake its enforcement, heavy strategy, and adopt a regulatory system that promotes innovation and protects investors. He warns. At the Dubai FinTech Summit, Ripple Labs CEO Brad Garlinghouse announced a $1 billion investment to extend its services. Garlinghouse says Ripple wants to develop organically and via acquisitions beyond cross-border payments and liquidity. Invest in blockchain-friendly markets. CryptoLaw founder and pro-XRP lawyer John Deaton challenged the SEC's claim that William Hinman's 2018 contentious speech was only his opinion. Deaton tweeted yesterday that Hyman's contentious statement was influenced by senior SEC officials and not his own view. The pro-XRP lawyer claims the speech comprises 63 emails and 52 drafts from prominent SEC officials. Deaton commented on his July 2022 tweet on the document's email chain. Deaton revealed last year that Hyman's documents email chain excludes just the ethics office and ethics chief Dane Serrano. Deaton's new tweet drew crypto community responses. Former SEC lawyer Mark Fagel remarked on the article. Fagel reminded Deaton about SEC Notion. Fagel said that any SEC official's comment that was neither an enforcement action or a regulation agreed on by 5 commissioners represents the speaker's opinions alone. He inquired why people don't comprehend SEC's viewpoint. Deaton said that people grasp the notion. He contended that the SEC usually makes transactional arguments, which Judge Sarah Netburn called out. The U.S. District Judge previously accused Commission Counsel of lawlessness. Deaton's new comments emphasize Hinman's 2018 Yahoo Finance All Markets Summit speech issue. In his remarks, Hyman deemed Ethereum and Bitcoin non-securities after Ripple demanded the documentation behind the speech. The crypto community took notice. The SEC's speech-related debates are known as Hyman's papers. After Ripple referenced the paper, the SEC said Hyman's speech represented his view, not the Commission's. Deaton disputes this. The SEC altered its position when Judge Sarah Netburn dismissed its petition to seal the documents. As reported by the Crypto, Basic Judge Annalisa Torres just unsealed Hyman's materials.